Now, as Russian troops continue with their push towards Kiev, there are many countries, including India, who are now evacuating their nationals who are presently stuck in the war-torn nation. Remember, India at this point of time has an estimated 16,000 youngsters, most of them students who had gone to Ukraine to pursue their higher studies who are stuck there. The Indian Prime Minister held an emergency meeting with the top government officials to discuss the latest developments in Ukraine. And in the 2-hour-long meeting, the Indian Prime Minister emphasized the safety of the Indian students and also the steps that India must take to evacuate them as a top priority for the government. He also outlined the government's efforts to extend cooperation with Ukraine's neighbors to speed up the evacuation process. Now, for Indian nationals who are stranded in Ukraine, most of them, remember, are very young students. They are pursuing their higher studies there, and as soon as the war broke out, they virtually have been left high and dry. But the Indian government has been working overtime. It's been pulling its diplomatic levers to try and ensure that all of these Indian students are safe and they are brought back home safe. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has been very busy. The Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla was also a part of this crucial meeting. The evacuation process has been severely affected after Ukraine closed its airspace following the Russian invasion on Thursday. Now, remember, students have been evacuated on these special flights after these students had to cross over the border from Ukraine into other neighboring nations such as Poland, Hungary and Slovakia and Romania. Now, these are the countries that share the borders with Ukraine, and the students have had to move internally within Ukraine from different parts of Ukraine onto the western borders to cross over into these other nations. Thousands of them have also taken shelter in these bordering countries since the Russian attack. The Indian Prime Minister has spoken with Russian President Vladimir Putin, where he has reiterated India's call for democracy and dialogue. He's also called for an immediate cessation of hostilities to prevent a further escalation. Prime Minister Modi also spoke with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, where Zelensky briefed the Indian Prime Minister about the ongoing situation in Ukraine. Now, during the talks, the Indian Prime Minister also reportedly expressed his deep anguish over the loss of life and property that people in Ukraine have suffered in this war. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.